aka H2O. I'm out here at Quaker Steak and Lube, coming out here and get some wings. Um, First and foremost, I wanted to say Happy Black History Month, and to all the people out there that acknowledge the greatness of the brown race, the darker brown race, and I just wanted to say that I'm out here eating, right, and I was gonna do a live on Facebook. So when I started, before I even ordered, when I sat down, right, there was this gentleman behind me, and I was kind of thinking to myself, like, I was gonna say something on Facebook Live, like, oh, you want to come out here and eat some wings with me, because there wasn't nobody to eat with, right? I was gonna basically just joke about, how I was out here eating by myself. So the old head is, American African Nubian brother, older gentleman. He's an elder. He was just like behind me. He just started talking to me. So the thing that was crazy about the whole situation was that he was speaking to me about something, and when he mentioned what it was, right, it's crazy because I was actually watching the same person he was talking about earlier before I came here, and I was talking about that a long time ago. How sometimes we kind of feel like you might think about it and it's not good to say, but you might think like, man, like God don't exist and God ain't talking to me, and the Most High he don't speak to people no more, right? And he ain't speaking to like humans like he did back in the day. But it's kind of like confirmation, man. Like how this dude that was sitting behind me, he just started talking to me, and like, so it's like booths, and he's like behind me, and before, when he started talking to me though, he just mentioned this gentleman he just mentioned something that I was watching earlier that day, and the same, today I was watching the same thing. So the dude name is Les, man. Mr. Les. Shout out to Mr. Les, right? So we started talking about football, then we started talking about life, then we started talking about the Most High, and then he's in the other booth behind me, to the point where once we started talking, I said, man, I might as well sit down with him and eat, So today is all you can eat wing night, you know what I mean, at Quaker Steak and Lube, and that's one of my favorite spots to eat. I love chicken wings, so so we just started busting it up, and I honestly kind of like, how another thing that people be saying is like, yo, you might be entertaining angels unawares, you know what I mean? Like, not knowing that you might be, and I'm not saying that he's an angel. I'm just saying that, a lot of time we got to be aware of how we engage and treat people, because you don't know who you talking to, you know what I mean? And but I was being cordial with him, and we started talking to the point where I was like, let me just grab my food, because we back to back talking like this, talking back to back like this. So I said, let me. So I picked up my stuff, and I said, you don't mind if I sit with you? He's like, nah. So we sat there, and we was just talking about life, man, talking about life and the kids, and just we covered a lot of subjects. He's like, man, JC, this is meant to be, man. I was like, it was, and he's a good brother, and I guess in a way, I don't really acknowledge the fact that we just know that the Most High knows what we need, right? And I guess he sent that brother to talk to me in a way, like, and me to him, vice versa, you know what I mean? And he was telling me how in the past 2 years, 20 months, he went through like 5 surgeries, and he had like, a heart surgery. They had to it was crazy. Shit was so sad, man. It was. So he had a just a second. Can you hear me? I don't know. So they had to take a vein out of his leg and put it in his chest to his heart. You know what I mean? The aorta. They had to take a vein out of his leg, and he's still kicking it, man. And we started talking, and it was crazy deep, man. And it's kind of like confirmation, and it's kind of like, a lot of time I don't really know how to put it, but I'm just basically telling you how, like, I came over here by myself, and the wife is at work and the kids is at school, and right now they're probably with the grandma. But I figured, let me get a bite to eat. I went and I paid the rent, and let me get a bite to eat. And then here the old head started talking to me, so we just started kicking it, eating wings. And he was just like talking about different people he listened to, and how, like, yeah, we should keep in contact and everything. And I just wanted to tell you, man, that the Most High is for real, man, and he knows what you need. And a lot of time we think that he don't exist, and sometimes we might think that he don't care about us. And when you least expect it, man, he'll send somebody around you that shares the same type of viewpoints as you, and it was just a blessing. It was crazy. It's confirmation. It's like confirming things that we don't already that we already know. It's kind of like, you might sit there and this past I would say these past few weeks been kind of rough because the snow and all that. And I just quit my job recently, and I'm in transition of doing some things, and I needed some time off. But oh boy, he just started talking to me, man. He started talking to me about football, and then once we talk about football, we started talking about life. And he's an elder and he's still around, and I ended up sitting with this dude, total stranger, man. And I just respect him. He's from Baltimore, and yeah, man, that was like a much kind of like, it was cool. It was cool. That's just sitting here like tripping on that, because I was gonna call my brother, but I know he probably wouldn't answer the phone. You know what I mean? Sometimes he don't answer the phone. He's busy, and my wife's working, and I really do feel like the Most High sent that man, like God sent that man to talk to me, man. And so at the end of the whole conversation, right, when he had to pay for his meal. He was talking about the meal and discount and all that stuff, and not like he don't got money, right, or nothing. But when he was talking to the girl, I told him straight up, I just like, look, man, can I be a blessing to you, man? Let me just, I got you. I paid for the meal. You know what I mean? It's on me. Miss Celeste, you know what I mean? It's on me. He was like, nah, it's not about that. I said, but still, can I be a blessing to you, man? He was like, yeah. So, yeah, I paid for his meal. And we exchanged numbers, and he bounced, So it was good, man, because I think that, and this is what I'm trying to say, is that a lot of time, you feel like, you kind of feel like the Most High doesn't exist, or he don't know your pain, or he don't know, basically, you're by yourself. You might be telling yourself you're alone in this world and all this stuff. And I'm sitting by myself, and one night I was looking for somebody to eat with, but I was feeling like that. I was feeling like on the way over here, like, man, who can I probably call just to be like, yo, you want to go eat some wings? Or you can eat wings, you know what I mean? And the wings is good at the Quaker Steak. This is my spot. I did the all you can eat. No, I did the heat challenge out here before the Quaker Steak and Lube. But this is my spot. You know what I mean? So when he came and started talking to me, man, it was much needed. And it's not to drag out the conversation, but I'm basically trying to tell people out there that no matter what's going on, it's wintertime, so we in the house, and you might be getting cabin fever, or you know what I mean, might be frustrated about things in your life right now, man. And if you hear me right now, man, you're going through some things, man, just know that we all are going through things, and we need to most definitely keep on training our thoughts to think the best that we can, be optimistic about the future no matter what it is, and don't be stagnant and stuck. And no matter what it is, I'm in the house. I know I could do many things. I could do a lot of things. Anything I put my mind to. Sometimes we get you know, we'll get a thought in our head, and then we get on something like, ah man, like you don't want to deal or whatever. And I'm just learning to take it as it comes and be patient, you know, and even when things don't seem like it's like barrels of fun, you know. So I just came out here, and I feel like the Most High most definitely said God, you know, people that like, I don't know if people, you know, if you watching me or not, like if you believe in God or not, man, but it kind of confirms it to me. It really does, because I'm not really telling you, you know, everything detail for detail, but I definitely was just watching this morning. I was watching somebody on YouTube, and then this man says this man that I never met was like, "Yo, you ever heard of this dude?" And I was just like, I was just watching this dude this morning, bro. Like, so we was talking, man, and it was a blessing. So yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Kay. Thank you. So you know, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm enjoying a little beer with my wings, and you know, sometimes we forget, or we don't really fully acknowledge how good we are, how blessed we are, and everybody. Some people aren't. That what I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes I'll be talking dark, and I'll be feeling like not so good, you know. And I was talking like that the other day. I was upset about something, you know, and it's over now, but it's trippy. It's almost a little bit like freakish, you know. It's a little bit like, but it ain't. It's kind of like, and I guess I needed that. But no matter what the world's going through or what you may be going through, man, just hold fast, be easy, and know that the Most High loves you, and things are gonna get better, man. You know, try not to stop telling yourself things that aren't true, and you guys just be blessed out there, man, and be safe, and try to treat each other with love, man, because we know what the world's going through right now. So that being said, man, it's your boy NAT, man. I just want to talk to y'all for a minute. Y'all be safe out there. And just continue to try to do the best that you can do. You know what I mean? So until next time, it's your boy NAT, man. 100, 1,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion. I'm out of here.